Welcome to the Locals Vibe. Today we are going to be talking about all things local here, and today we're going to be talking about the market in Palm Beach. I am the developer of the Locals Group, which is a local real estate market, but we focus on all things local and why people live in the areas that we service. Today I'm going to be talking to a Palm Beach local. Her name is Amber Galvan, and she's going to talk to you about all things great here, not only in the West Palm Beach area, but some of the surrounding cities that not a lot of people may or may not be familiar with. So, Amber, if you would like, quickly just go ahead and introduce yourself, and we'll dive right into all these great topics.
Well, thank you, Will, for having me. I'm Amber Galvan. I am a local realtor and a Florida native. I've lived here my whole life, so all 30 years. And I'm excited and ready to tell you guys everything that West Palm Beach and the surrounding areas have to offer.
That's right, and there's a lot of things just besides the beaches, right? The beaches are beautiful here, but a lot of people, they don't know the history. They don't know, again, some of these things like the Florida Springs, our forests, some of the great things like our swamps, our dunes that we have, so that they can go and explore. So I definitely want to talk about those great things, as well as great places to go eat, enjoy the scenery, and all the great entertainment that we have around here. Florida is a great entertainment state as well. So when we go over everything in the locals, we always talk about, dealing with local business owners, going out, being a part of the community. And I know you're a great advocate of that as well.
Oh, yeah.
So if you don't mind real quick, just tell me real quick and tell the viewers and everybody that's listening, what's some of the other areas that you do kind of dive into in those markets that is outside of West Palm Beach?
So outside of West Palm Beach, I actually grew up in Loxahatchee, Florida. So I do a lot of Loxahatchee. I do Port St. Lucie. I do Riviera Beach. I tend to do the smaller cities that people kind of forget about.
For people that live out there, what's that lifestyle like?
Think horses, dirt roads, small town living. It's not so much small town now since there's been a lot of developments. But when I grew up out there, it was orange trees, dirt roads,
sugarcane fields,
sugarcane, full railing, alligators in the yard. At one point, kayaking to school because it flooded after the hurricanes.
All these areas that we talk about in the surrounding areas that people aren't familiar with, what are some of the most unique things about the areas that we live in, or these markets that you service, that you don't think most people are familiar with?
So I would say for Riviera Beach, a lot of people hear Riviera Beach and they get scared because it kind of has a bad rap. But there's another side of Riviera that people don't tend to explore. It's, local coffee shops, small places like Papa Kwan's. We're right on the beach. You've got direct access to Peanut Island. Think of small town living with that beachy side of it. As far as Loxahatchee goes, everybody says Westlake, which Westlake is beautiful. It's new. It's up and coming. It's a gated community, but no one really knows Old Loxahatchee unless you've been out there back in the day or you grew up out there.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I mean, especially being down here right now in West Palm Beach, the city, this is a great business driven city. It's not a large metro area compared to some of our larger cities like Miami, Jacksonville,
right,
even Fort Lauderdale, but West Palm offers still a very unique certain style of this executive business feel when you're down here. And then you could go right over the bridge and you're in that old historic money area over on the island of Palm Beach. And then all along the outside here, like Lake Park, Lake Worth, all these western communities like you're talking about out there, they get very equestrian when you get over to Wellington, Royal Palm, Loxahatchee, all those sistering cities out there. So you're right, the diversity of Florida, the vibe here is definitely diversity. I would agree that that's a great word just to kind of sum it up, from culture to community.
Yeah, 1,000%. Because you think of Florida, you think beaches, Disney. That's it. There's no in between. But people seem to not realize that there's a lot of smaller, older towns with a lot of history. You could be getting lunch in downtown with executives and then be changing a flat tire and flip-flops down the street.
Yeah, right. Okay, so a couple more things I wanted to talk to you about. So, you and I, we've worked together for over a year for sure.
Yeah.
We're going on to our probably into our third year, if not our second year, finishing up. We're a part of a local brokerage that was based out of Florida. So if you don't mind, tell everybody what made you choose and stick with LPT Realty as a place that you call home as a realtor.
So when I started in real estate, I was kind of apprehensive to it. I kind of got into it because my husband pushed me into it. He's a real estate investor. The reason why I stayed with LPT Realty is I already gone through 2 different brokerages, and I felt like there wasn't support for the agents. There wasn't a community, a culture, or anything like that. I'm the type of person that when I work for somebody or work towards something or I'm part of an organization, I want to feel that culture, that family vibe. And LPT is so innovative. They're always building and growing and doing different things to support the agents. It's not just, hey, sign this paper, do this, do that. Like, we have weekly meetings. We have all the support we need. If I need somebody on the weekend, I can get a hold of somebody. LPT also has amazing marketing that they give us as agents. As we know, we have to market ourselves, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So I think LPT as a whole, culturally, marketing-wise, and innovative-wise, has been great. I've had no issues, no complaints, and it's completely changed my business.
So, well, I hope everybody that's watching, listening, got something from today, took away some of the great places that we cover here in the market, great places to visit, things to do, places to go grab a bite to eat, great tools that the team and specifically Amber could help any of you that are customers thinking about either buying or selling real estate, investing into real estate projects, flips, anything like that, rentals. Amber is definitely the go-to agent for any of those kinds of things. So we're going to be able to drop her information into whatever description that you're seeing this on right now. It'll be a direct contact to Amber as well, so you can reach out if you're thinking about coming into the Palm Beach or the surrounding areas. So Amber, is there anything else that you would like to say before we wrap it up today?
Just thank you for having me. It's been lovely. And if you guys need me, like Will said, I am here for anything. I do a little bit of everything, from Airbnb, buy and sell, rent, fix and flip. I do it all. So I'm always available. I like to say I work 7 days a week because I really do. So just DM me, shoot me a text, give me a call. I'll be around.
That's perfect. And you guys can see us on all these different profiles and platforms that we're going to be sharing this Locals Vibe podcast on. And if you're interested in being a part of the podcast, you can also reach out to us about that as well. If you're a local realtor, a local business owner, if you're a local anything, just reach out to us, teachers, police chiefs, in any sort of network. We'd love to hear why you think you would be a good part and a good fit to be a part of this and anything that we do in the future. We'd love to help you out.
If you'd like to learn more about anything that we talked about or anything that I do, follow the link in the description below and I'll hear from you.
And we'll see you all on the next episode of the Locals Vibe. We'll see y'all later.